afternoon, everybody. How are you today? This is Lady Love coming at you with a raw topic. Let me ask you the question, Shining Stars. Have you ever felt like there is something special about me? Have you ever thought things always seem to work out for me? Whatever my heart desire is, somehow, some way, it always seemed to work out for me. I've always gotten what I desire. Shining Stars, I'm stopping by to ask you the question this morning. Do you feel like you are royalty? Now, let me just right off the bat explain that of course not everyone can't feel that way, because the fact of the matter is, Shining Stars, is that everyone is not a part of the royal family. And let me go here for the Bible believers. There is a scripture. I can't just right off my head recall which one it is, but Google it. What does the Bible say about me being royalty? And you will find several scriptures that tell you that you are royalty. Now, Shining Stars, like I said before, everyone does not qualify as part of the royal family. Shining Stars, we have a lot of people today in the world who are praying for circumstances in their life to change, who are praying for financial, gain in their life, who are praying for houses, just all kind of material things. And I'm hearing from quite a few people that their prayers are going unanswered. Now, on the spiritual tip, we have people who are going about it in spiritual ways of trying to obtain money, cars, houses, jobs, men, and so on and so forth. And they're not seeing any manifestation of their hard work. So I decided to dig deep into the possibilities and the reasons why prayers are not being answered and spiritual work is not manifesting. Now, to my understanding and my research, Shining Stars, in order to be a part of a royal family and possess the power and the abilities to create, to manifest, to have your heart desires, that these individuals have a certain characteristic that they display in their daily life. Shining Stars, one of the things that is really important that I found out just right off bat is integrity. You know, Shining Stars, integrity is one of my favorite words that have stood out to me from childhood. And basically, what integrity is, Shining Stars, is doing the right thing. Regardless of if somebody is looking at you or if you are behind closed doors. Integrity, Shining Stars, is the ability to know right from wrong and to walk that fine line of always trying your best. Of course, nobody is perfect, but always trying your best to do the right thing. You know, another word that I found that relates to royalty is righteousness, which again is very similar to integrity. Doing the right thing. You know, being a person of your word. Have you ever heard someone say, if you don't keep your word or you don't have your word, then you don't have nothing? Shining Stars, are you the type of person that make promises and don't keep them? Are you the type of individual who will say, I'm gonna do this, and then turn around and don't do it? Shining Stars, some seem to think that your word is all you really have. And if you don't have that, then you don't have nothing, which I can most definitely relate to that, because like in a previous video, I shared with you that your words are containers of spirit, of power. And when you speak these words and then you have no intention of fulfilling or keeping them, then now, why would you think that life will be smooth sailing for you and that you won't have problems? You will have everything that you desire and you can't even keep your word. Shining Stars, that's not how it works. You know, another word that I came across for royalty is compassion. You know, Shining Stars, those who have power and do wrong with their power comes to no good. You know, Shining Stars, just because you come across somebody who's worse off than you or might not have as much knowledge as you, and you look down on them and think less of them, then that's not how royalty conduct themselves. Royalty, Shining Stars, in a leadership position will encourage that person, will elevate that person in knowledge, will uplift that person. And after a true encounter with royalty, an individual should be better off than before the experience with royalty. Shining Stars, another thing about royalty, you know, and I've never personally met a king on a throne, but I have encountered individuals that I perceive as kings, you know. But we'll just go for this example, like looking at a movie about a king or whatever. Whenever that king decree and declare something to be done, that king don't have to second guess if it's getting done. That king don't have to go back and see if it's getting done. When that king or queen gives an order, then they know that that order is fulfilled, that every word that they speak out of their mouth it's gonna be manifested, it's gonna be created. That's another characteristic of someone who is royal, who is part of the royal family. Their words are dunamis, they are power, and they know when they speak them that they don't have to second guess what they are trying to create or manifest. They know without a doubt that it will come to pass. You know, shining stars, royalty don't get out and just cuss somebody out and just say all kind of negative words and just act all kind of bad behavior. Royalty carry themselves in a certain manner of dignity. So shining stars, in order for your prayers to be answered, in order for your spiritual endeavors to be manifested, one thing that Lady Love believed that you are gonna have to correct is your character. Like I said, if you're running around and you are not being conscious of how you are treating people, how you are running your mouth talking about people, how you are purposely setting out to do harm to an individual, then sit down and think for a minute. Why would anything good happen to you or come your way? Now, I realize that we have another polarity of righteousness and unrighteousness, and that's a whole nother video that I will get into on another day. But yeah, we look at unrighteous, evil, wicked people that seem to be on top of things and having things their way, but I propose to you, shining stars, that there is a price to pay when you go about getting things in the wrong way. From my observation, people who have done it like that, they don't hang on to it too long. It soon disappears, so to speak, taken away, you know. So, speaking for me and suggesting to you, I want to do it the right way. I want to get the things that I desire the right way, because I don't want it to be just a momentarily thing. I want it to be everlasting. I want it to do what I needed to do in the world. And you know, shining stars, really and truly, when it comes to materialism and money and, you know, things, if you're not looking to be a blessing in order to be able to bless someone else, and you just doing it for selfish gain, then I think that you will have obstacles in your way that will hinder you from achieving your goal. You know, shining stars, royalty and leadership always look at being able to help someone else. So shining stars, I ask you again, Which part of the spectrum are you on? Are you royalty? Or are you okay with just being a peasant? And Shining Stars, I'm not trying to degrade anyone, put anyone down. I'm trying to bring enlightenment that will help you to raise your vibration, to reach for new heights, to become your best version. Shining Stars, this is Lady Love. As usual, asking you that if the content of my video has helped you, then to share it. Shining Stars, don't forget to push the like button. Better yet, become a subscriber. Shining Stars, and you are so appreciated for taking a minute to click onto my video and hear what I have to say. This is Lady Love, dropping off a nugget. I am sending you peace, love, hopes for your prosperity and abundance, Shining Stars. As always, you are blessed, and I know that you are able. Royalty, are you part of the family? Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.